Said you joined the game. Oh, there you are. Okay, so tour time. We're gonna start. Oh, well, let's start with where I started. So I figured out the power situation. So we got to use these redstone energy flex ducts to transfer power. Upgraded the battery to an ultimate energy cube. Upgraded all of these. I mean, they were already upgraded, but I put about 40 speed modifiers in each of these, which is probably about, max we can run it. All of these have amber mulch now. I made this endstone thingy because I was trying to get ender pearls and it's not working so great. I made these shipping containers, which is basically just a box that holds crates, and then you can upgrade the crates like I did with this cobblestone. So I didn't put any void upgrades on the ones over here because these ones are like diamond, emeralds, just things that were overflowing or chests. I set up packaging stations for all of the ambers that we smelt. And then these over here aren't ambers, but they're like redstone, diamond, emerald, things like that. This other packaging station is kind of in progress. This is for the mob farm that I made. We'll get to that in a second. I shifted some things around. I went ahead and provided power to all these. Everything has energy and speed upgrades. This little doohickey in the middle is just your automated smelter. So put what you want in there at the top, and then you get your output at the bottom. This little packaging thingy over here, including this chest and the water and such, this is to make substrate. So I have a buffer of biofuel in case we ever need biofuel, and then I have one for substrate. I didn't put a void or any upgrades in them because we don't really need that much. It's not even connected to the system, to be honest. I expanded the smeltery, so now it's a 5x5. I automated the smeltery, so we just have ambers going in there and smelting. And then you see up top, you see the pipe running from the smeltery to this thing over here. This is pumping out, not at the fastest rate. I'm in progress. I need more ender pearls to get it to go at the fastest rate we can. But basically this takes all the melted whatever and puts it into here, and then if you walk underneath here, these are fluid ducts pulling out and going into barrels, metal drums. And then the metal drums go to basins, and then the basins obviously solidify the blocks, and then it goes into this cabinet that's connected to the system for blocks. Now, the mob farm needs some work because I don't know if I didn't do it high enough or what, but the game is in hard mode and it barely gets us any drops, right? So this chest is the drops that it gives. I need to make a crate for that. String can go straight into our system. I'm gonna set that there. And I'm gonna set this here for a crate. But yeah, so basically what I'm trying to do is this chest is temporary, but I have this turned off right now. But basically what it'll do if I turn it on is it will send it into this transfer node, which will then wirelessly send it. I want majority of it going to that shipping container that has the crates, and we'll just put crates in there for bulk storage with void upgrades, and then that will connect it to the system. The stuff that we're not going to get a lot of, like these android head and arms and like skeleton skulls, things like that, those will, I haven't figured it out yet, but those will go in like the regular chests that we got going on over there. These are here. Oh yeah. These are here because I can just plop this into here and then lock it with a key and go throw it in the crates. It is a little laggy. I'm not too sure what's causing most of this lag, but yeah. And then yeah, that's pretty much all I've done. Things we need to work towards. We need to fix the mob farm so we can get Enderman, which it's 3 high. I'm not exactly sure why we're not getting Enderman, but it's 3 high. Because we need Ender pearls. Mainly just so I can get the fluids that are in the smeltery into the tinker tank um, without it alloying, because my temp fix for alloying is just this situation going on over here. And whenever we get something we don't have, we just kind of, if it starts filling up, like if the tank starts filling up, then we, what's it called? We have to like manually dump it into a bucket so I have to use an actual bucket of the molten liquid to be able to um, filter and then put in new drums for alloys. But other than that, I believe that is everything I've done since the last time you played.
I mean, there's this. We could use hostile neural networks, but
Yeah, but that requires the actual um you can hear me, right?
what?
My internet's
You just
taking a
like,
shit.
yeah,
Hello?
no,
Can you hear me?
yep.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that, but it's we have to have the mobs first is the main problem for that. Hey Cade, what's up? My internet's being a little shit. I'm trying to like mute so he can't hear me talk and I can talk to you, but it's tweaking for some reason. I'm not sure why. But yeah, so for right now, anything that we do get is just going straight into this chest, which it's not really working efficiently. So, I wouldn't go up there, or at least not go into it. Like I'd break the ceiling and then look down in, but don't actually go in, because the fans will push you to the bottom and you will die. You might be able to lean over the edge and flick off those three fans. I'm not too sure, but like, there's no reason it shouldn't be working. Maybe it's not tall enough. Could be the main problem. Maybe I just didn't go high enough. I don't know.
I mean, kind of. That's what it looks like, at least.
Yeah. I really wasn't in the mood for trying to move that whole situation up a bit when I had done it. So for right now, I just need ender pearls, and this thing is like a 1% chance. Oh, we have a ender pearl. I need four. Is what I need. I need four ender pearls. But I needed to use an ender pearl to get the absorption hopper, and then I wasted two because I didn't know how many it took to make a bucket, and it only filled it up halfway. But then I needed the casting table for something else, and it just became a whole ordeal. Um, And then I have the XP above the smelters so that it's just easy access for soul sand because you need XP and sand. So, so yeah, we can work on fixing the mob grinder and then getting into resource hogs, I believe should be the next big task. Um, at least progression wise. Because we can't really do much. We can't go into the next mulch without fertilizer, which fertilizer comes from sewage, and sewage you can get from resource hogs. So
We don't need the mob. Oh my god, wait, look at my screen.
I can't see your screen. I have too much stuff going on. Oh
You
yeah, I can.
combine it ender pearl blank data model.
Just a straight ender pearl,
Mm-hmm.
enderman. Oh, well that's easy. Well, but then we're gonna have to get into hostile neural networks. And that's probably not easy. Is it not called hostile neural networks?
It's called deep mob learning.
No, old school stuff. Um, simulation chamber requires a soot-covered machine casing. It also requires two ender pearls.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Hmm.
A soot-covered plate, which is 3 obsidian and soot-covered redstone, crafted by crushing redstone against a block of coal. That's not that difficult. The loot fabricator At least the loop fabricator doesn't require ender pearls. So either way, we need a total of we need a total of 3 ender pearls to be able to even get started with hostile neural networks with Enderman. So like we can make the simulation chamber with one more, but then we need an additional one to be able to start using it for ender pearls. Or we can just fix the mob farm and probably fix the ender pearl shortage.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I
you're good,
want to get
Cade.
into mystical agriculture, but I can't.
You're good, Cade. All I was doing was just showing James what everything I did. So um, and then I was having issues with my mute and unmute in Discord. Anyways, I think okay. So since I completely automated all of the trees, do you want to start working towards resource hogs? And then
Sure.
I'll fix the mob farm.
I don't even know what resource hogs are, but hey, it's fine.
Basically so it says craft a cobblestone mud bucket, which you can then feed to pigs to transform it into a resource hog. Only similar type resource hogs can breed together. So basically, if you have a cobblestone pig, um, only cobblestone pigs can breed with each other. Uh, and then there's a chance that you also get a vanilla pig out of it. But basically, the premise behind it is you're going to need pig seeds. You're going to basically want a big ass pig farm. And then from there, you're going to um, sorry, I lost my train of thought. So you're gonna need a pig farm, and then you're gonna have to start crafting buckets. So like mud buckets. If you search that up, there's like a bunch of different ones. So like there's prismarine, steel. Steel would be a good one to have. Soul sand would be a good one to have. Ender pearl, if we could afford it, would be great. Actually, you know what? Maybe that's what we do, because it only requires one ender pearl. You need an ender carrot mixed with a bucket of water and dirt, and then you get a ender pearl mud bucket, and you
Right
feed
back
that to
after
it.
you about that.
Okay. I'm gonna bookmark everything that he should be working towards. Um, iron bars. I know tritanium is one we're gonna want, but I think to get that you need a block of tritanium. So never mind. Invar, netherrack, ardite, sapphire, electrum, nickel. Electrum would be a good one. Obsidian would be a good one. Dirt, magnesium, osmium, quartz, bone, lead, bronze would be a good one. Gravel, sand, diamond, dilithium, seared brick. That would have been nice to have. Coal, iron, silver, uranium, boron, emerald, and redstone.
So I
Uh,
just realized how easy it's gonna be. Actually, I'll just do it. Never mind.
Easy for what?
The whole pig situation. Just give me a minute and I'll show you.
You're good. I bookmarked a few that you can start working towards in terms of, well, I bookmark on my end a few resources you can start working on that we're gonna need from the pigs. Um, I mean, there's a few others that we'll need, but they're not accessible at this moment in time. I'm just doing one more look through, making sure that there's nothing. Oh, I missed one. We'll need that one. Probably wouldn't hurt to have a glass pig, or we don't have to smelt the sand. Alright. Anyways, let's see. Alright, I need to turn off the fans. Okay, now with that off, I should be able to just vein mine this, right? Yeah, okay. And then,
Is Dreadful Dir not in this, or
no. Nope.
is any kind of mob spawning block in this?
Spawners, but you need the spawn eggs. But to get the spawn eggs, you need to mob swab. And to get the mob swab, you need the mobs to spawn in general, and it's just not doing that. I think my problem is I just didn't do it high enough. I'm hoping that's the problem.
If you want to fix it, you can.
I'm working on it right now. Did I not get that lever? Oh, I did. I was about to be mad. Dude, this lag sucks. Is it really framey for you too? No?
Just you. Just you.
Was that sarcasm?
No, literally just you.
What the fuck? So framey, dude. I don't understand. I don't get it.
Alright, well, I have enough big seeds for now. I'm gonna expand the base
Okay.
out this way.
Actually, I had a plan for the base. Are you going towards the empty side? Like, basically to the side of the middle platform that doesn't have anything? Or the
Yeah, I was gonna
starting
go
platform? Okay, good, good. I was thinking that the starting platform is like going to be our middle platform, and then we'll build everything else kind of around it. And then we'll
How
start
big are
going.
these platforms?
It should be 21 dented blocks, including that first corner. And then the inside ring should be 19, and then the inside of that should be 17. Oh, that was ladder. Oh, well, that's fine. I'm going up anyways with it.
Is it 21 by, like, do I go 21 to the other way too?
Yeah, including the corner. So framey. Oh my goodness.
Oh wait, I did that wrong. I was supposed to turn left. It's fine.
I mean, that makes it a little bit better. Kind of. Also makes the game look a little worse, but
What do you mean a little worse?
well, I turned off a lot of the graphics. Like, I turned down a lot of the graphics settings. Here's the thing. I want it to be high enough to where if they fall, they don't die, but also high enough to where they still spawn. You know? I'm not exactly sure how high that is.
21, I think.
Okay, well I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm at 17. I'll go and count after I finish breaking all this, and I can pick up my blocks.
Okay, so do you want this done a specific way? Because I was gonna put the pigs. How about on this right one? Loki, you gotta move, girl.
You're gonna put them where?
Over here in this corner, either in this corner or the middle one.
I mean, if you want to dedicate, like... I'd say let's do the middle one for farm animals. And then when you start setting up, like that middle platform will just be for like farm animals in general, like regular vanilla mobs. And then that right one, that corner one, can be for the ones that you turn into resource hogs. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of in line with the other resource that we generate, like the saplings. Kind of has a similar layout. Well, it won't be a similar layout, but...
Do you want the middle done the same way? Or
Um, well, I want them
or
all to
sock
be
fast?
different platforms, right? And they all follow the same theme, where it's like they have a ring on the inside from the dented cobble, and then they have inside of that inner ring is one block, and then there's that diamond shaped that's a different block, if that makes sense. I'm kind of following that same path on all of these platforms. Like if you notice over here in the mob farm, you've got one block and then the inner block or whatever. And it's the same thing with the Tinker's ones as well. So whatever you choose, whatever you think is best. And I think you can chisel dirt, maybe? I'm not too sure. You'd have to check and see what's chiselable. God. How am I not dropping frames? That's crazy. Probably looks perfectly fine to the stream, but it's just absolutely god awful on my end. Maybe I'm gonna try a relog.
You can indeed chisel dirt.
Rule number 1 of Skyblock, don't accidentally excavate your floor.
Like that happened before.
In a different series, maybe.
No, you just recently did that to me.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
It wasn't the whole floor, it was just a portion.
Sure.
It's still pretty framey, even with the relog. I don't get it.
I can't remember how we're getting grass.
Um, that's a great question. I believe we got grass from a cauldron. It was mud in a cauldron with leaves, and then you got a grass
How do
block.
you get mud?
Uh, Mud comes from...
Dirt and water.
Yep. So put water in a cauldron, liquid with dirt, and then some leaves, and you'll get grass.
Dude, this fucking cat, man, will not stop. Jesus Christ.
Alright, time to count how many blocks this is. So we got. Oh, this is going to be hard to do when it's framing. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be hard to do going sideways. That's what's going to be hard to do. 17. Okay. So I need to go 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, you didn't light up those edges. There's torches in the system if you want to go light up those areas. Otherwise, I think things might start spawning on them. You're gonna want one in between. Damn, ballsy out here. Sprint jumping. Um, uh, never mind. Huh? You currently do not have an active public live stream. Oh, that's on YouTube. Well, duh. My computer can't handle a dual live stream.
No, let's see.
There we go. I'm going to set down some torches right there, there, right there, and right there. Okay. Next I'm gonna need these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. That's 6. And 6. Now these. to do columns, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, almost died. Oops. Alright. Throw a fan here. It's one of each. Let's see if I can land on the ladder. Oh, did. Whew. Right now. Need more ladders. There we go. Jeez. Those, turn these back into regular factory blocks. Somehow I lost a lever in all of that. Okay. They have remade mob farm. I have no idea if it's working. Oh, I seen something die. But I don't know if it died on impact or if it just got slaughtered. Okay, well it worked at a closer range, I guess. So that's cool. Yep. Okay, so they don't completely die. I've seen it fall, land, and then get slaughtered. So it's good news. It seems to be spawning a bunch of androids. I don't know how a torch made its way into there though. It's interesting. Um, so you're melee, you're ranged. You're also melee. So you guys don't stack. Oh no, you're melee. You're ranged. These are melee. This one's ranged. These have crates to them. These are things we're going to avoid. These are things we're going to keep. I just let that chest fill up to the point to where like I know what we need to filter and what we don't need to filter, and then go from there. See, I still don't think it's working very well.
I think you have to be close. I don't know.
So you're working on pigs. I can work towards um,
Endermen are dying.
huh?
Enderman just died.
What?
Ender pearl. Ender pearl.
Just
You
one?
fixed it. Yeah, we got another one.
Nice, dude. Nice. I don't know why that made much difference, but sure. Anyways. I don't know. I mean, I can make another smeltery so we can make Tinker's tools, I guess. I don't I don't really know. Um the quest line isn't very informative. Like obviously the goal is to get the blue mulch and then I don't know, doing the Age of Exploration stuff, but oh yeah, so there's a thing when it comes to resource hogs. They have to have the correct soil beneath them, and then they will dig up what's called truffles, and then those truffles we break and turn into an item. So like for instance, uh truffle and their pearl, right? So 4 truffles crafted makes 1 ender pearl. Um, what other type of truffles are there? It seems like they're all the same crafting recipe. Yeah, they're all the same crafting recipe. It's just 4 of the truffles turn into that item. Which I have an idea to automate. Easy peasy. Oh yeah, this is working. Working really well. Um, an iron ingot. Arrows. Bones. Ender pearl. Oh, I'm just standing here and a zombie just died. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Alright, oh, I just picked up beetroots.
Fine, just put them in the system.
Yeah, that's what I did. Excuse me. Spider eyes. Um, looking through here, seeing if there's any like mob drop type things in here that I can take out. No, don't see anything in that chest. And then this chest doesn't really have much in it. Okay. Still fully haven't figured out how I want to organize this because the transfer node doesn't work the way I would think it would. So I don't know. I might have to like the things that I want to go into the system. I might have to have a buffer chest that
Oh yeah.
basically sends it to that chest, and then from there it'll input it into the system where it needs to go. That might have to be the play, but I would like this to fill up with more just to see what all we get. That way I don't connect it to the system and then it just starts filling up with stuff that we're gonna get like crazy or something. Um, is there a way to automate harvest, like plants? Like a planter or something? Or like a harvester? I'm curious what the like size is on this. So it needs power and it can do a 15 by 15 radius. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 1, 2, 3. Why are these 9 by 8 plots? That's weird. So if I were to set this, say, so these are 8 long, which is weird, so I would have to set them on this side. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd have to set it there, and then switch this to area, change it to a 9 by 9. And then provide it power, which there should be power right there. Should be. I'm not sure if there actually is.
There's so many pigs.
I just heard an Enderman teleport. Oh, okay, so the harvesting worked. Oh, dude. It just puts it right into the system, that's cool. Respectfully, Mr. Enderman, I have a feeling you're gonna kill me.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
He dropped an ender pearl.
Type shit. We've got 7 ender pearls.
You say we just got 7 ender pearls?
Oh, we have 7.
Oh, that's huge. Yeah, so this thing is just harvesting up like nobody's business. This is great.
Is it so far out? Like, why can't I set it to? Am I doing something wrong? Whatever. Apparently, I just can't look in chest. I don't know. You've got your ender pearls you need.
We have plenty. I'm working on farming stuff right now.
Oops.
Dude.
So what are you gonna be working on for buckets of mud?
So there is, if you look up bucket of mud in JI, you can, uh, you can pin the bucket of mud steel, soul
Alright,
sand,
wait. Seal, Soul's Hand,
ender pearl,
Veneral,
electrum,
Electrum.
obsidian,
Okay.
bronze,
Okay.
invar,
Alright.
and glass.
So, how do I do it with these pigs? Like, I don't understand.
So you make one of the buckets, and then whenever you have the bucket, you just right click the pig with it, and it turns it into that resource pig.
Okay. So which one should I work on first? Steel
I think
or
the most beneficial one would probably be either obsidian, ender pearl, or obsidian, ender pearl, or steel. I think should be like your first few. You
do we even have obsidian?
should have some. I don't know how much more, but
How many do you want me to make
we don't have any
of each
apparently.
pig? We have 30.
Oh, we have
So I
30.
just grab
Okay.
it, put it back in the system.
I would say you can make at least two, and then we can breed them from there. So you have to have two of each, and then you can breed them together, and then make more. So, at the very least, two of every mud.
Can I? How do I stop? Wait, do we just have another crusher over here? Oh yeah, we do.
Actually, I wanted these to be. To upgrade them
So,
first.
I'm gonna make a squeezer, which I can do real quick.
Uh, do you still need obsidian?
No.
Okay. I'm about to use our whole supply, and then I'm gonna make some more. Yeah, these void upgrades and um, yeah, they get expensive. Need obsidian just to make the harvesters, dude. This is ridiculous.
Does it matter where I grab from?
Middle, or this corner right here. Dude, my hand is super itchy. All right. Oh, these end up overlapping. It's fine. I'm not too worried about it.
I wonder how this works. Okay, so Can you help me with something real quick?
What do you need?
Okay, so in the circumstances that we're in, I'm trying to automate the squeezer,
Okay.
but there's a way you can do it with the armor stands
I think
and a
it's like
redstone
3.
clock. But I can't put.
Where you at? You're over there.
Trying to figure out how this is set up.
So basically, what you want to do is start with it all the way down. I could.
There you go.
Okay. And then, how many armor
All the way
stands
down.
do you have here?
3. I have one there. I have 3 in my head. Oh, nope. Oh, that didn't work. Oops. Can you break that? Just spam click it.
There's only one there. That's why.
I know. Okay. I think it's all the way down. There we go.
Place. Here, I got this. Cobble. Hang on.
Oh,
Place one more. Oh, I have it. Never mind. Hang on.
yep. You're good.
Then if you click the button, it doesn't shoot them
This,
as high as they should.
but that's what that redstone was for, or that redstone clock.
Okay, then put the
So I
clock.
can automate
Oh, I
the
have
clock.
it. Hang on.
So I'm trying to figure out how this works. What the fuck happened?
It's broken.
Why are they?
Hang on. You need more. You need more than 3. It didn't go down all the way. And as for the redstone clock, you have to like turn it down.
All right, let me make more armor stands then. All right, let me do.
I don't know. Maybe they fixed it? Nope.
Nope.
It works.
I'm just gonna have to keep clicking the button. Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
The lever would probably be easier. You don't have to wait for the button. Just put down a lever and flick the lever a couple of times.
Oh, that I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna be able to wait. What is this energy transfer node? Like, can I just put another machine down?
Yeah, but you need to get a GPS marker, shift right click the machine, and then put it in the energy transfer node.
Okay, so what do I do with the GPS marker?
Shift right click the machine, and then just put it in the transfer node.
Sweet. All right, cool. Thank you.
What do you mean?
I got 2 obsidian
Oh, jeez.
buckets. So what do I do now?
Feed them to some pigs.
So what is? How do I get the items from them?
So they have to be put on a specific, like a pen with a specific block on the floor, and then they will dig up truffles, and then you have to break those truffles, and then you make the item.
What is their what is their specific block? Is it obsidian?
I have no clue. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me look.
I I mean I can pick them up, so it'd be quite easy to move them around. But
Uh, I don't know. I'm gonna Google real fast for you. How to know what block per resource hog in Sky Factory 4.
oh shit!
What'd you do?
Nothing actually made flowing water. Give me a second. Fix it. Does it have to be refined obsidian blocks? Like, I swear to God, if it does.
So it says make a bucket of mud, water bucket, dirt block, and a piece of the resource you're going for. Right click the bucket on a pig. Put the pig on the correct target block, and it will unearth a truffle. You can use a miner from Cyclic to harvest a truffle. Pig will make another craft 4 truffle to make the resource. Person asks what's the target block. Says you have to look at the desired truffle in JEI. I don't have an instance of Sky Factory and 4 installed right
Okay. Well, give me a second.
now. So iron resource hogs make iron truffles on stone blocks. Okay, but I looked in JEI and I didn't see.
Okay, so what does the obsidian hog do?
It's not
Like,
showing.
is it refined obsidian? Like, I don't understand.
It makes just regular obsidian. So 4 truffles makes an obsidian block.
Well, yes, I know that, but I'm trying to figure out what goes underneath these pigs.
I don't know.
You're good?
I'm
Oh,
trying
it's
to assist
literally
you.
dirt. It's just dirt.
Where did you find that answer?
It When you hover over a pig, it says can dig 4 truffles. It's just dirt.
Oh.
Wow. All right. Let me grab some dirt then.
So
Fucking
hovering
pig.
over the pig tells you what it needs, basically?
Here, come here.
Well, I'm kind of down below right now. Working on routing some cables and such. need a lot of power cables. More than I have crafted at the moment. Let's see. You know what? It might be more beneficial if I use the GPS transfer node for the power, the energy transfer node, so I'm not routing cables everywhere. Somehow I ran out of cobble.
He's digging a shovel.
Nice.
Well, he did one. I've got one truffle. I've got two. Okay, well, that's eventful.
There is a way to automate it. Something to do with cyclic or whatever. It's like a block breaker or a miner or something.
Well, I got one obsidian.
Nice. Okay, I need a bunch of obsidian, so I'm just gonna manually do it for right now. Okay, so I automated our farm.
Okay, so you cannot breed pigs, by the way.
Yeah, you can.
They
They just have to be the same type.
are the same type.
They're on breeding cooldown.
It's because I just bred them.
Well, yeah, so there's a chance that you get a vanilla pig from them.
Oh.
But yeah.
So what you're saying... I cannot speed that process up. Alright, cool.
Basically, the premise is you just have a bunch of pigs in a pen, and then you put a miner by them, and then it'll mine out specifically the truffle you're looking for. You want to make sure that your miner does not have power until it is filtered. I remember that very specifically, that I did that one time, and it mined everything that was in front of its radius, and I lost all the pigs. It was a very, very not fun time.
Oh, we already have glass pigs.
Cool. Looks funny. Curious how this mob farm's been doing since we've been, ignoring it. Oh my god. Melee. So that one's the melee. A titanium spine. And a carrot. We have 17 ender pearls, by the way.
Dude, look at these steel pigs.
Coming.
Looks fucking stupid.
It's like they just put a block texture on it. Uh-oh.
These guys need stone.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. It's fine. So...
These cows are just witnessing just a bunch of pigs get morphed and slaughtered and...
How do we get soul sand?
Soul sand is from XP bucket poured over a piece of sand, which you can automate over here if you need a bunch of it, or if you need a couple, you could just take a bucket out of this XP drain, put it into the melter, and then just manually do it. There is a skeleton somewhere, and I am uncertain as to its location. Seems to be in our smelter?
So, wait, how do I do this again?
Take a bucket, pull a bucket out of the XP thing, and then um, put the sand in the basin, and then no, the other side, the other side.
What do you mean the other side?
That's where you put the sand, and then you put the
Sand
bucket.
here, right?
Yep. So sand in the basin, and then the bucket. Click on the melter. There you go. Do we have a bow? We do not. I need one. Oh, now you want to die. Oh, it died because it turned to daytime.
No, it's soul sand.
I don't think these are going to come in fast enough for it to be a worry. Those need to get voided. All of this needs to go into the system. Um, ah,
Oops. You're good.
oh shit.
What did you do?
Hang on, hang on, hang on. I can't get up. There we
Hey, don't tell me about your personal problems.
go.
Kind of want to know what you broke because now nothing's working.
It should be fine now. Just exit and open it back up. It is going to go down again for a moment.
Great.
Should be fixed. guess technically, since we have this set up, it should be fine. Run blacklist.
There you go. Every pig except the underpearl.
Oh,
Never
you
mind the
son of
underpearls.
a bitch.
What?
Where did that just go?
Where did what just go?
Well, that was fucking stupid. It just transferred it to nowhere.
Alright, well, I'm calling it a night, dude. I have to get up fucking a little bit.
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to try to figure out what just happened to that fucking... Have a good night.
Yeah, you do, bro. I got all the pigs made, so if you want to organize them, you can.
I'll probably do that in like a half episode or something.
Okay. Alright, man. I'll see you. Shit, not this weekend. Never mind.
Yeah, I'll see you at some point.
Are you trying to play this weekend so I can watch or something?
I'll
What about?
play tomorrow, but I probably maybe Sunday because I'm off on Easter, but it depends on what we're doing for like Easter, you know?
Alright, man. You can play
Alright,
whatever tomorrow if you wanna. I should be home or whatever.
sounds good.
Have a good night, man.
You too. It should be going into the system now, I believe. Oh, dude, I just realized that whole time I wasn't recording his voice, and he just got off. Oh my god. That's almost 2 hours of me talking to myself, answering questions, talking to nobody. That's fucking wild. I can't believe I've done this. Okay, the fact that that's holding arrows is a problem. So maybe get rid of the word or dictionary. Yeah, okay. Why is wheat? Wheat should not be. Beetroot seeds, I understand. Potato seeds, poisonous potatoes, that's fine. Damn. I can't believe I fumbled the bag that bad. I feel like an idiot. I wish I would have caught that sooner, dude. That's ridiculous. I mean, you guys get his POV, so that's cool, I guess, but can't hear a word he said. Oh, I'm so stupid. Damn. Looks like the filter's working the way it should be. At least. So now I just have to figure out how to throw these items away. I'm going to try throwing these in the system and see if they end up back in this chest. They do not. Okay, that's good. No, they do. What the hell? There should be wheat in here, right? Corn, potato, carrot, corn seeds, seeds, raw corn. I didn't make one for wheat. Corn, potato, carrot, corn seeds, seeds, raw corn. What's the difference between corn and raw corn? I didn't do one for... And I don't have any extra crates. Alright, time to make a crate. Then we have to make a void upgrade for said crate. And then I need to make a 4K. Damn. There we go. Alright. Well, storage is storage. Duh. At this point, we don't even need that as a buffer anymore. So this becomes pointless. We could just have it going straight into the transfer node. Oh, okay. Yep, figured that would happen. Pull this out, like this, grab that back, just input everything straight into the transfer node. Yep, perfect. I have a spare compact chest with some signalium filters, servos, things of that nature. Okay, now that we have the ender pearl, well, at least the mob farm for ender pearls, right? We can go ahead and make that bucket resident ender. Sorry? Is there? There's no way there's an enderman in there. There's absolutely no way. You're kidding. There sure is. He's gonna live there because I'm not looking at him. Go ahead and get a bucket. Okay, I'm gonna need an additional bucket. Um, fluid extractor? No, where's our fluid extractor? Okay, let's go ahead and throw these ender pearls in here. Go ahead and craft ourselves a bucket. And now I should be able to make Enderium blend. There we go. We can go ahead and smelt this up in our energized smelter. Enderium ingots. And then I can make the servo. Fluid. We're gonna need more of these. Still gonna need more of these. And we're gonna go up here. That will start transferring everything at a much faster rate. Also going to clog the system. Oh, I forgot to pick up my... Need those. Let's see. Dude, that thing is slow. It's actually slower. Wow. I did not expect that. Fluids extraction rate boosted by 200%. What? What does it mean when pressure? Well, I did not expect that to be a problem. Not a problem I expected to have at all. Of course, this is going to become more of a pain than it should. Well, that is empty now, but I guarantee this is full of a bunch of random stuff. Yep, blood being the first one. Let's get that out of there. Let's get that out of there. Okay, so constant tan is another one that's going to be a problem. Electrum, we have salt, tin has a spot. Bronze will be another one. Copper, that out of there. Iron will get out of there. Gold, Invar, nickel, osmium, silver, tin, lead, nickel, iron, osmium, silver, gold, tin. So let's put bronze into this one. And then constant tan we'll put in that one. Okay, so we have all these that we can filter now. Wait, did I not put the bucket there? Damn it. Oh my poison. But then it also gives you a health boost? How does that make sense? Can I die to poison? I'm gonna die to poison. Oh no, I'm gonna sit at half a heart forever. I don't know why I decided to eat that. That was so stupid. Alright, give me you. Give me you. Break these. No, I needed those buckets. My game decided it wanted to freeze. Oh, okay, game. We're doing weird things today, I see. I'd say the only plus side that came of this is the fact that we now have the last two alloys filtered. So, you know, there is an upside. So metal barrels. Drums, my bad. Why aren't these pulling out? They should be going into there. What is going on? Oh, because I have them blacklisted. So you're Constantine and you're bronze, huh? You're bronze and you're Constantine. Oh, that's an easy fix. No? Is that not an easy fix? You're Constantine. So you need to go here. What liquid is in that? I was supposed to change these to whitelists. That was my mistake. You're supposed to be bronze. I believe this is bronze. And constant. And then I don't know how to dump these fluids other than putting them into a I'll just make a quick tank. Basic fluid tank. What do you have? Like copper or something? Yeah, copper. That should have fixed that. Yep, okay, perfect. Now, which one's copper? This one's copper? And then gold. Alright, now we're good. I just need to add void upgrades to those. Right, more obsidian, of course. Of course. one piece of shit. Okay, I need to. Alright, there we go. Hey! Now, is there anything in here that's not. Supposed to be going in here? Oh, okay. So there's a player head. That would be something I would like to add to this list. Um, do you want to test to see if those go in with the way I have that set up for player heads? Okay, they still go in. That's good. Right? I'm out of food? You're kidding. I must have just ate my last sandwich. That's fine. I'm not too worried about it, being honest. Just make more next time. But on the plus side, yeah, we have a mob farm working now. We've got that up and running. I think in the next half episode, we're going to work on what even are you? Electrum, diggable stone, end stone for the ender pearl, stone for the end bar. Got the obsidians, got the soul sand hog, which needs soul sanded in. That's great. Glass, and steel. Alright, well, and then we also automated our farm over here, which is nice. Yep. Alright. Well, I believe that is going to go ahead and do it for me in this stream. I really apologize for, you know, dropping the bag and not recording any of James's audio. Man, that was stupid. But I won't let that be a problem in the future. Um, it's just an OBS setting thing. It's like I'm using Discord as an audio capture device, and I set it to a specific window. That way, like, I don't know. I don't know why I have it set to a specific window. I should just have it set to Discord and like anything that matches. So I'll probably make that change. That way, this never happens again. But I thank everybody for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. I can't give a exact date I'm gonna say I'm gonna be on tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.